when have you seen Ryan actually get hit? Tell me. I mean, really hit constantly, like boom, boom, like a bobblehead, like Teofimo was getting hit.
Does Shakur have enough power to keep T off him?
Hell no. He has less power than Devin Haney. There's no way. But I do have Shakur beating him, though. I do have you beating him.
I will whoop your ass.
Bro,
I don't think Ryan Garcia gave the best version of Ryan Garcia.
Right, but
I don't think he trained.
Fight, and Ryan Garcia didn't really have a game plan for Rolly. Rolly definitely had one.
I don't think he prepared. I don't think there was a training camp in place that got him ready for that fight. And if it was, it wasn't a good one.
you guys gotta understand, like, there's certain matchups that highlight their skills and some that don't. Like, speaking of Shakur, power punchers don't highlight his skills, but the guy that throws volume highlights it because he could just fade them off, and crack them. It's really bro, that guy is not that good.
Like Zepeda,
bro.
While the boxing world is still reeling from Shakur Stevenson's dominant victory over Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia's camp has just issued a direct high-stakes challenge. Henry Garcia is officially claiming that Shakur is the man to beat at 140, and he's dropping bombshells about why Ryan is the only one with the IQ to finally crack Shakur's unbeatable defense. Is this a masterstroke in matchmaking, or is Ryan about to bite off more than he can chew?
My son's very smart, I mean, when have you seen Ryan actually get hit? Tell me. I mean, really hit constantly. Like boom, boom, like a bobblehead, like Teofimo was getting hit. When have you ever seen that with Ryan? You never have.
Nasty word, coach. He said like Teofimo was getting hit.
Well, I'm sorry, bro. That's the truth, right? I mean, the dude was getting smacked. I like Teo. But, he didn't have any game plan. He didn't have nothing. His father was like, I don't know what he was yelling. He sure weren't giving instructions, And I hope he wasn't drunk. I hope he wasn't.
For months, the boxing world has been obsessed with one question: when is Garcia Haney 2? But Henry Garcia, Ryan's father and lead strategist, has shifted the narrative entirely. According to him, the reason we haven't seen a contract is simple: Bill Haney is protecting his son. The claim is that a second fight wouldn't just be a loss for Devin, it would be a career ender. Henry has been vocal about the blueprint Ryan created in their first meeting, arguing that the Haney camp knows exactly how dangerous a fully focused Ryan is.
I mean, that's going to get a lot of people thinking like, hey, what happened to the Ryan and Devin rematch now?
Well, that's the thing, I'll be honest with you. Devin says yes, but have you heard the father lately? He keeps on saying, nah, we don't want it. Man, he knows us. I would honestly say that Ryan fights Devin Haney, he'll end his career. People might disagree with me on that, but this is the truth. Ryan's very dangerous right now. He's totally focused. He beat Devin Haney, when he was 30%. And I say percentage because I go by percentage. I told you that Ryan, when he was fighting, when he was preparing for Devin Haney, he couldn't go more than 5 pounds. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. In sparring, he couldn't do that. He had to really pace himself. And what did it was the IQ. People might say, oh, no, it's the Osterine. You know what? Bullshit. No Osterine. Fuck that. There's no way. It's right here, It's right here. You have it in here, you're still who you are, but that's the past. I don't dwell on the past. I dwell on what's at hand. And Ryan is in tip-top shape right now, and he's clean. Very clean and very fit. And that makes him very, very dangerous. I know my son. I know him, and I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't fight him. If I was forced, I wouldn't fight him. No.
Recently, Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia came face to face on the set of Inside the Ring, and a heated exchange happened between the two. And if that tension was anything to go by, this match is much closer in making than we might anticipate.
Now, me and Ryan was talking about this fight, man, and I was wondering, Does Shakur have enough power to keep Tio off him?
Hell no. He has less power than Devin Haney. There's no way. But I do have Shakur beating him, though.
Yo.
I do have you beating him.
I will whoop your ass.
Bro, I'll pop that gap right back in that mouth. I'll have you looking like a Saber Gap 2 Tiger. Oh, my God. I'll do you dirty. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You suck.
Hey, if I have though, you though. Oh my, here we go.
I
hey,
don't care.
Not the same
You
fighter.
lost to Rolly.
Hey, not the same fighter. Not the same. Hey, when I put a beat on you, what are you gonna say? When I put a beat on you, what are you gonna say?
I watched. I was
hey,
there.
Hey, no, when I put a beat on you, I'm talking about you. You got no power. You got no power.
And you lost. And you still scared him to this day.
No. You. Bro, I'm gonna knock that gap right back in your mouth. I'm gonna knock that gap into your mouth again. Hey, you fixed the teeth. You fixed the teeth. But I'm gonna knock that right back in. I'm gonna put you bam.
It's Shakur's time right now.
Well, hold on, Shakur. How do you answer to those who say you have to have a certain amount of power to keep the elite fighters off you? Because Ryan's saying you don't hit hard enough to keep elite fighters off you. What do you say to that?
I will be Ryan, I will be Tio, I'll be Devin, I'll be all these guys, bro. All these guys are good fighters. I don't take none away from them, but they can't beat me.
The biggest hurdle for any Ryan Garcia fight has always been the scale. We've seen the misses, the catch weights, and the drama. But here's where things get shocking. Henry Garcia claims that the move to 147 pounds was never meant to be permanent. In fact, he revealed that Ryan stepped on the scale last week at a shredded 151 pounds. He's calling it the sweet spot. The camp is so confident in Ryan's current clean lifestyle and conditioning that they are offering to meet Shakur at 140 pounds with no rehydration clause.
Yeah, would you guys do a 10-pound rehydration clause to make the fight happen?
Well, here's a possibility, and this is the truth. This is what we talked about 2 weeks ago. When I saw my son, at 151, like last week sometime, I was like, man, you're not too far off from the weight that you need to be in, 147, I said, so we're a little bit too ahead of ourselves, gotta just come up a little bit, and just play it right, and which we're doing right now. But another thing came to mind was, man, we might even go down to 142 if possible.
Really?
Yeah, without rehydration. This is strictly 140. Because if Ryan's already there, our strength and conditioning coach will lock it in, Ryan will lock it in, and we're back to 140. Solid. Now, that's a strong possibility. I'm not kidding you. I am not kidding you. And we talked about that.
It changes things.
Yeah, and I mean this. I mean this 100% sincerely, that we could make 140.
Because when you guys fought Haney, you guys were not necessarily you guys, but he was drinking, he was doing all these other things that...
Exactly, yeah. Forget about that and forget about the Rolly, because I'm telling you, that was not Ryan. This is Ryan. This is Ryan. You're going to see Ryan. This is going to be Ryan. And you're going to say, man, he looks good. His weight is good. And his strength is unbelievable. So you're going to see it. And I'm going to tell you, 147 is not too far off from 140. So there's a strong possibility without rehydration clause, we could probably drop down to 140 with no problem.
And make the fight happen at 40 instead.
Absolutely.
Hey, fight me at 140, nigga.
Yeah, hey, this shit funny as fuck.
Hey, fight me at 140, nigga.
No, 144. I'll do it.
44? Fuck it, come on,
bro,
with
come
me.
on.
I'll
fight you at 144.
Hey, fuck it, I'm with it, nigga.
I'll fight you at 48. I'll fight you at 47. No, you wouldn't, Keyshawn. Hey, but we gotta do it. We gotta do an exhibition. We can't do
Why?
Hey, bro, I know what you're doing. No. No, bro, I did not.
Hey, Core, I ain't gonna cap, Core. I'm on Ryan's side with that one. He ain't cheat with Devin.
No, I didn't fucking
He
cheat.
beat Devin ass.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Bro,
fuck out of here.
He couldn't dodge the left hook. That's not my issue.
Bro, your left hook was too strong, bro. All that fucking Ostarine, nigga.
Oh my God. Bro, stop. My left hook has been like that. You know?
This
been
shit was
like
never
that
that
since
strong,
in
bro. I
amateur.
fought you, nigga.
What happened?
I said I fought you, nigga. Your shit was not that strong, nigga.
Stop, bro. Dude, that was when we were like 15, bro, and I beat you. They robbed me.
Lying, nigga.
Bro, I beat you that last round.
You're lying.
Bro, I gave you the bricks the last round. Bro. You know that. I had
What about the first 2 rounds, right? What about the first 2 rounds?
No, you did not, bro. I beat you the first round, and I beat you the last. You got the second round. I'll give you that. You check hooked me with the right hook. I remember everything. But then the last round, I took off of it.
That's what you tell yourself?
The camp might seem confident in their capabilities, but Shakur doesn't seem to think so. He has stated how, for the Rolly Romero bout, Ryan looked like he hadn't even trained for the fight. That seemed unprofessional, and Ryan had his own response to the critic.
I wasn't too mad at Devin and Tio because it looked like they actually trained. It looked like they went out there and trained for that fight. I don't think Ryan Garcia gave the best version of Ryan Garcia.
Right. But
I don't think he trained.
Fight. And Ryan Garcia didn't really have a game plan for Rolly. Rolly definitely had one.
I don't think he prepared. I don't think there was a training camp in place that got him ready for that fight. And if it was, it wasn't a good one. And it wasn't a lot of time. It couldn't have been.
Do you feel like the force that you're saying, you know, like your team and everybody, it was mostly just because of the Devin Haney rematch, right? Because like that was the thing.
Yeah, that too. And there was just so much riding on the line, you know, that they wanted me just to get a fight in really quick, and I should have just took my time and knew that, you know, I wasn't in the mindset to fight, you know, I wasn't in the way you need to be before, you know, or even in training camp. Like, I mean, I think Shakur said it best. I mean, he said that it didn't even look like it trained, and that's how I kind of felt like while training. Like, damn, I know what it should be like, but I'm also kind of felt foreign to me because, like I said, the whole year, like, bro, I was in Dubai, I was doing this, I was celebrating, bro. I wasn't even thinking about
like just fighting at all.
Bro, I never even thought about fighting. I was doing whatever, you know, and then they were like, yo, got to get ready in 2 months. I'm like, fuck.
Right.
I tried my best and then whatever.
Even Terrence Crawford seems to think that Ryan might not want to fight Shakur right now because Shakur is at his best at 140 and nobody wants to go against him when a loss is guaranteed.
You like that fight? We're not going to fight Shakur. You know what I mean? Ryan, he's a good kid, you know what I mean? But I just don't see him fighting Shakur.
You wouldn't like that fight for Shakur? Like, that'll be possibly the biggest fight for him.
I said
like,
I wouldn't.
He wouldn't take
Ryan,
it, yeah.
Ryan wouldn't take that fight right now. It's Shakur against everybody in the division right now. You know, I don't think nobody really want to see Shakur right now in his division. You know, you can say whatever you want. You can say he's boring. You can say, oh, he don't punch. You can say, you know, all these things about him. But I don't see nobody just, you know, eager to get in the ring with him.
If you watched Shakur Stevenson dismantle Teofimo Lopez, you saw a fighter who looked untouchable. But Henry Garcia saw something different. He saw a failure in the corner. In a move that set social media on fire, Henry went after Teofimo Sr., calling his coaching atrocious and even making drunk allegations regarding the father's behavior on fight night.
I mean, that was in the past, but, you know, his father got online, kind of pissed me off too, you know, like making fun out of Ryan, you know, the way he fights and the way he throws his hook and all that. I mean, I don't know if he was drunk or what, but if he was, he should stop drinking it. And what he did with his son that night was just atrocious. It was horrible. I feel sorry for Tio, actually. And I don't even want to talk about him boxing for a while because his father really ruined his life. I'm surprised Devin Haney's father hasn't ruined him yet. But, you know, it's just, these are fathers that are so selfish. You know, I've humbled myself. I had Eddie Reynoso train my son. I had, you know, Joe Goosen. I had Derek James. You know, I'm still the assistant. I'm still his father, so I'm there. But I don't have the ego like they do. I don't do that because it's just, you got to take care of your kid. That's what you got to do. And you can't put them under so much pressure. I mean, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't put your son under a lot of pressure because sons always value their parents, and that's a fact. We know that, but you cannot do that to your kids, you know. And then what he did that night was just horrible, man. No instruction, just yelling, and you're gonna hate yourself, you know. I think he meant himself, that he was gonna hate himself because I don't know, man. The guy, if he's a drinker, that's bad. You know, he sounded like he was drinking when he did that video, but it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, you know, and I don't even want to see the father because he's embarrassing.
The surface level breakdown of this fight is predictable. Shakur is the defensive wizard, the boxer, and Ryan is the puncher with the lightning fast left hook. Shakur once talked about a face-off both the fighters had in their amateurs where he was putting Ryan down easy. Will it be the case again?
I remember you fought Ryan in amateurs.
Yeah, I fought Ryan back in the
What do you remember from the fight?
See, the thing is, Ryan went on the interview and said we had like a close fight. I disagree with him. I thought it was kind of easy for me. But Ryan taller, he longer, and he been around, so Ryan got a lot of boxing experience.
You have very fast hands. He has very fast hands as well. So does Tank. In his fight, there was a rehydration clause. What's your take on that?
I mean, he signed it. I stand on what I said before. I feel like he signed the contract, so if he signed the contract, he can't really complain too much about it. Now it's all about what he's gonna do coming 20 seconds. But there's no excuse about it because at the end of the day, he signed that contract.
But the Garcia camp is calling bullshit on that dynamic. They insist that Ryan's IQ is the most underrated weapon in boxing. He points to the fact that you rarely see Ryan get hit in combinations. He's not a bobblehead like other fighters. The claim is that while Shakur is swift, Ryan's rhythm and timing are built to disrupt exactly that kind of style.
I said, but you know, a boxer always has a fighter chance, but in my experience, a boxer will always beat a boxer, a puncher. You know, a boxer will always beat a puncher because of their swiftness, of their technique and all that. You know, you got to really get to them. If you can't get to them, you're going to get hit and you're going to continue to get hit. And that's exactly how it played out. You know, it'll be interesting to fight Shakur, Ryan and Shakur. That would be something that I would want to happen.
Do you feel like it could happen?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Of course. You know, of course.
How would that fight play out if Shakur saying that he's kind of too small for some of these guys?
Well, that was Conor Ben saying that, you know. Maybe he is, but I haven't seen Shakur lately up close. I haven't, you know, but yeah, because Ryan's tall. Ryan's tall, you know, and lanky, and Ryan's got, you know, excellent punches, good punches, you know, and he has a good rhythm to his punches. You know, you've seen it.
Ryan Garcia has his own views on how he is better than Shakur. He claims against a defensive genius like Shakur, power punchers don't really work. You have to be a volume puncher, and he thinks his speed will be an obstacle for Shakur.
I generally feel that me at my best, I could beat a lot of these dudes that people are just hyping up, bro. Like, I could beat Teofimo Lopez. I could beat Ennis. I feel like I really could beat Ennis.
Boots. Yeah, Ryan, you was calling out Boots looking like a killer, Ryan.
No, he doesn't.
You don't think so? No. Not against Karen, but every other fight.
Bro, but I'm saying is like, you guys gotta understand, like, there's certain matchups that highlight their skills and some that don't. Like, speaking of Shakur, power punchers don't highlight his skills, but the guy that throws volume highlights it because he could just fade them off, and crack them. It's really bro, that guy is not that good.
Like Zepeda,
bro, they hyped that up like, oh yeah, he can stand in the pocket now. He's standing in the pocket because there's no danger. Like, if you really know boxing, you know Zepeda doesn't have no danger in the shot. Bro, if I fought Zepeda, bro, I would let him throw a punch. I would dodge with my shoulders.
Yeah.
And just crack him one time hard. Like, you could just let him throw, and wait for a good shot, and boom. That's what he was doing. Wait.
So who you think, like a power puncher like Tank, he will have trouble against that, like a Tank?
He ain't. he'll probably beat Tank. He'll beat Tank because Tank's not like necessarily he's a sharpshooter. There's a difference.
Yeah.
He's a sharpshooter, which if he hits you because he's so accurate, he's gonna drop you or could put you to sleep. But like not necessarily power punch. Like Edwin De Los Santos is a hard hitter. He would even have a hard time with rollies. I'm not even kidding, bro.
You think so? Nah, come on,
bro.
Ryan.
I'm
With
dead
rollies?
ass. Bro, you don't understand, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I don't. Nah, I don't.
You don't understand. Like
I be looking at rollies when he's doing.
Yeah,
like,
but like get in there, bro. Like you feel his hands. It's gonna put you on edge, and I'm telling you, when Shakur's on edge, he don't look that good. He just, you know what I mean? It's like his skills that you see with a Sabetta won't come out. Like he can't just sit in the pocket and just like a Floyd, what Floyd does. Like he has to be moving.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? There's a big difference, and it's not gonna look good.
What you think with you and Shakur though? You and Shakur.
Me, Shakur, I will fucking give it to him.
Yeah.
I will give it to him.
That's a good fight too, right?
I want that.
You want the Shakur?
I want
fight?
that. Yeah, bro.
There is a specific kind of danger that comes with a fighter who has nothing to lose and everything to prove. Henry Garcia's latest warnings haven't been subtle. He believes Ryan is currently in total focus mode, cleaner and faster than ever before. The narrative coming out of the gym is that Ryan isn't just training for a win. He's training to make a statement that erases every controversy from his past. If Ryan can actually make 140 and bring that explosive power into the ring with Shakur, we aren't just looking at a Fight of the Year candidate. We're looking at a legacy-defining moment. Even some critics seem to believe that Shakur versus Ryan Garcia might be bigger than Shakur versus Devin Haney.
Would be getting outboxed by Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion. I think Shakur Stevenson has the ability that everybody thought Devin had. The problem is Ryan Garcia's mental. He goes Super Saiyan, and this is what I mean by that. If he feels that you think you're hurting him, or if he's getting insecure, he just snaps. So when he snaps and starts swinging on Shakur Stevenson gonna get on his bicycle. And if he can't get away, that's how Shakur can get hurt. So that's why that fight would look closer to what we thought him and Devin Haney was gonna look like. Devin Haney got a lot of holes in this game.
Is the rest of the boxing world buying it? Not everyone. While Keith Thurman has admitted that Ryan's power is real and can put anyone away if he catches them, others are skeptical.
Ryan Garcia has not won a fight since he beat Oscar Duarte years ago. Okay? Nonetheless, his father, Henry Garcia, is now stating that, and he would prefer his son to drop this pounds and go down to 140 with no rehydration clause and fight another first ballot Hall of Famer, 4-division world champion, superstar boxer, Shakur Stevenson, right? Shakur Stevenson dominated Teofimo Lopez in his last fight. And so they're saying that they'll drop back down to 140, fight Shakur Stevenson as long as there's no rehydration clause. And then he says, even if there was a rehydration clause, Ryan won't rehydrate 7 to 8 pounds. Shouts out to Mill City Boxing. You can see this interview in its totality on Mill City Boxing, where he goes in even further in depth. Shakur responds to this immediately and says, I'm down, right? The problem is they always have 10,000 excuses. He tested positive for a banned substance, Ostarine, and they had 10,000 excuses why he tested positive. Now he's saying he can make 140 pounds because he's not drinking and partying like he was before. And this is the real Ryan Garcia.
Recent rumors suggest that Shakur might be more interested in a clash with Conor Benn, especially after their viral face-off following the Teofimo win. Critics are calling the Garcia camp's call-out clout chasing, suggesting they are only targeting Shakur because his boring defensive style is perceived as less physically damaging than a war with someone like Haney. However, the numbers don't lie. A Garcia-Stevenson fight would likely be the biggest pay-per-view draw of 2026, and in this business, money usually dictates the movement. So, is Ryan Garcia versus Shakur Stevenson the match to make, or is it a calculated distraction from the fights Ryan should be taking? On one hand, you have a 4-division champion in Shakur, who looks like a modern-day Floyd Mayweather. On the other, you have a wild card in Ryan Garcia who possesses the kind of erase your mistakes power that can end a fight in a minute.
I fuck that nigga. Is you gonna fight me, nigga?
Bro, I will drop you, bro. I'll make you shit
Will
your
you
pants.
fight? me,
Hey,
nigga.
you know you shit your pants to Reno. You know you shit your pants to Reno.
Stop that gay shit, nigga. You's a fag, bro.
Did though.
You's a
Keyshawn knows,
fag, bro.
everybody knows you.
Nah, I don't know that. I do not. Don't say I know that
Yes,
shit. I
you
don't know that
do.
shit. No, I don't,
Ryan,
Bro, did he not shit his
Ryan.
pants to Reno?
I don't even know that nigga. Who the fuck is this nigga?
Ah, shit. They got proof. You got proof.
This nigga drunk.
Crazy.
Look.
The truth is the truth. Hey, it's all good, bro.
Will
Everybody
you
has
fight
shit
me,
in their
nigga?
pants Sooner or later.
Will you fight me, nigga?
No, but hey, you know what's funny though?
What?
It's funny is what was I gonna say? I forgot. Bro, hey, Keyshawn, I made Devin Haney poop his pants.
Will you fight
Yo.
me, nigga? Stop ignoring me, bitch ass nigga.
Why did you show your face?
Yo,
you
you's
scary,
a
bro.
bitch.
Why didn't you show your face?
You's a bitch, nigga.
You better pull over. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I need that
Driving,
energy.
pussy ass
I need
nigga.
that.
Will you
Yeah,
fight me, you bitch ass
Yo, you look
nigga?
like the whole team right now. I ain't
Yo.
gonna care.
I look like who?
Fight me, you fat bitch. Ugly ass nigga. You got some nigga in the background, dick riding him.
Hey,
Who
Shakur.
that fat
Hey,
nigga
cool.
in the background? I'm on his
Hey,
ass,
cool.
nigga.
We talking to two drunk motherfuckers right now, cuz. We can't take them serious.
So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.